Phil here, we've left the DJ section, we're down with the PA systems. I'm with Tobias from HK Audio. Hello Tobias.
Hi.
So we're on the hunt for the perfect portable PA system for a DJ who wants quality, doesn't want to go and buy one of those rubbish boxes from, online. He wants quality but also needs to be highly portable and probably something with a little bit of cool about it as well. And we spotted this, so I'd like you to talk us through what we've got here. I love the way it all folds up, so maybe we can start with how you'd unpack one of these.
Okay.
So what is it first?
What we're going to present at this fair is our Lucas Nano 600. And this Lucas Nano 600 is a brand new PA system which we call the crossover PA. A crossover PA which can be used also as a mono column system, like we already know on the market as you compare to the market shares.
So like this kind of thing?
Like you see it here, yes. A mono column PA. And also you can use it in a stereo setup.
Which is really interesting for DJs, of course, because they can
Of course, they will do a lot of stereo setup.
If you're asked to go and DJ in the corner of a shop for an opening, you might say, you know what, I'm just going to take one of them. But if you're a full gig...
So what you see here is, like when it's packed together to bring to the car, it's very easy to handle, 16 kilos, but for a massive output of 130 dBs. So you have a massive bass with a 10-inch speaker there, and you have these mid-high units, and I'm gonna show you the secret of these mid-high units. We built in a multi-cell transformer. This multi-cell transformer, which we actually invented, is able to transform the connection of the speaker to the air like a really column system, like a big line array in a small version. And for this you have a really clear, nice sound.
So let me, looking at this physically, it's kind of it dissipates things properly.
It's kind of like a beam shape.
Yeah.
As you can think, it's a beam shape.
And this is built into here.
This is built into these mid-high units.
So these are really interesting, the way that they hide away like that.
If you take a closer look here inside, you see these beam shapers built in here.
So this is helping a small speaker to basically cover the space properly.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's the way why this small, very light system sound like a really huge 12-inch, 1-inch box. And we recommend this for DJs and a crowd or audience like about 200 people.
Oh, which is quite a bold claim. So let's see how this sets up. So I'm now at my event. What do I do with this?
Yeah, you can stack it up directly on the subwoofer for really small events and use it like this. It will play already like this without any cable connection. Or you can use it, of course, with a standard pole with an M20 and this 35 millimeters stacked on this small little bass plate connected with a speak-on cable to the bass. So
let's talk a little bit more about the mixer section on this, what you get and how they would set together if you have more than one of them.
If you take a closer look to the mixer section, you see that you have a microphone input here, which is made for XLR or the normal jack connector, and as well you can turn on the phantom power. You have a second microphone input or another stereo input, and the Cinch RCA is called. Yeah. RCA input here, and also a small tiny stereo jack for
background music. Use your phone on,
Yeah, if you're
wedding DJ,
if your big system maybe have some problems, you can just plug in your cell phone and play a bit from this one.
Yeah, well, it's a good one for DJs. I see you've got the sub and the balance controls there. So there's a balance control which would make one think that you can set this up in stereo with another unit. Is that correct?
If you set up this system twice, you have the possibility to use this link out and connect both mixing units together. So all the inputs from the one side gets to the other system, and all the inputs of the another system gets to this system, and you have actually 6-channel mixer built in.
So that's quite useful. So you could have, and I'm thinking more here for, if you're setting up an electronic live act or something, you could have whoever's nearest to something can plug into that one, and you don't need to have a third area where everyone's
and you don't need to have another mixing unit and this. What we're gonna do today here at our sound booth is exactly this. We have a DJ, we have a keyboard player, we have a singer, and the singer is playing guitar, and all these inputs are made already built in this Lucas Nano 600.
So it's really flexible, really portable. You've shown how light it is. What's the cost on, if I wanted to buy one of these, what would I be paying per unit, per setup?
I can tell you in euro in Germany.
Yeah, roughly.
It would be about 1,000.
About €1,000. So for a couple of €1,000, you can have a PA system that could easily do 200 people and throw in the back of your car and allow you to plug in all kinds of stuff.
And you can have it in 2 hands and off we go.
Great, it sounds good for mobile guys, which is what we're looking for. Thank you very much for your time in explaining that to us.
Yeah.